MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Robert Gesellman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that's he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bruce at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a .333 hitter. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Dero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now it's throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ben Lively, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch one.
The next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the end go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Hitting off for the Phillies, left fielder.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. On deck, Carlos Santana. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So now Carlos Santana, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Too high, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Two-0 count. The pitch. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hoskins rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 8, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Franco at third with 2 away. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 just catches the inside corner for strike 2. 2-2 one more time. Ripped on the ground to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
High in the air out to center field. Pereira has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a strike. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that served Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Swing and a little tapper.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
That's popped up. Santana just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Todd Frazier now. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Lively, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Chopped weakly to the right, but it's foul, strike one. The 2-1. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Fouled away. Up around the face. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Ben Lively. 9-1-2 due up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Herrera hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Riding in once again, Nick Williams. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robert Gesellman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
A shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Alfaro over to his left, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. is in there for strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 run. 2 hits. And no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
And that misses ball 1. Santana at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hoskins. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 52.
Ready for another chance. Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouled off. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next up for New York, Jay Bruce. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This one's down to third. Right to Frazier. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So next to the plate for the Phils, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 49, Ben Lively.
Stepping in, Ben Lively. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone. And when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And there's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off yet.
Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. A ball and no strikes. Gonzalez, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hit back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed.
Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Reyes ranging up the middle, and the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Standing in now, Robert Gesellman. Late square, and this is popped up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
At shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. Throw won't get him.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. It was a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
d'Arnaud at second. Reyes is over at first with 1 away. 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up. But you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are loaded with only one out.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 2nd home run early in the year. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Oh, man, when he got the 2nd out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Adam Morgan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Stepping in now, Jay Bruce.
Right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage has been done for the Mets, and it came on this grand slam. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He doubled his last time through. From the stretch. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. Reyes on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Just a bit high that time as he missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Morgan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting number 23.
Now to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. David Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that misses 2 and 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. David Wright will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 5.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Jerry Blevins will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Cameron Rupp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center field.
4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 75, Francisco Rodriguez.
Next up from New York, Jerry Blevins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Up around the face. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Franco is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 13, second base.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
For some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch it with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. Two and one now to Cespedes. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Wilmer Flores will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Juan Lagares will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Up next will be Nick Williams. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see.
A.J. Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
A.J. Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
No batter, second baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Lagares. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robert Gesellman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.